it's Nikki. Hey, I was just watching Tina at Chubby Dabby Doodah, and she was making these yesterday, and I thought they were really pretty. I did a little bit different than she did because she used book page and stuff, but this idea that I found it from her, so I thought it would be cool to make one of these with well, I'm gonna use Stamperia paper today because I think, well, I might use some of my own, but I was thinking, let's see, I was thinking it would look pretty to use these three together in layers like that, and then use this as a pocket like on the front and stuff. I thought that would look really pretty, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then, so that's one. And then I brought some stuff that I collaged. Hold on, I brought this stuff too, but let me show you this. This is just a collage sheet that I did. I thought maybe we might do something with that. Coffee dyed paper that I did with the plastic placemat. Maybe something like that. And then I also brought, well, more collage paper that I did. But these are the ones I stamped and stenciled on. And I thought if it wasn't too busy, we might be able to use these together and make it look cohesive, like something like that in the middle, or, you know, something like that. Or maybe like just like a coffee dyed sheet. I don't know. So we'll try, oops, and see. Oh no, not another video like the last one. No, don't do it. Okay, so we're gonna try, I think I'll probably do these first, and then try something with these, and then we'll go from there, seeing how much time we have. Because I also brought in these. I thought they were pretty. This and this one. I'll take that one. But I like this one and this one. I thought those might look pretty together. I guess I grabbed more sheets than I thought. But anyways, so we'll start with the other ones and go from there. So let's see. Put all these aside for a minute. Dun, dun, dun. So I hope you're all having a good day today. Yeah, that might be pretty. We'll keep that aside. Okay. I already went out and took care of the chickens and let them out. Trying to decide which one I want to do in the back. Probably the pink one in the back. Yeah, and then we'll do the gray and then the green, and then we'll have this as a pocket on the green. Or should I do pink, green, and then this? No, I like the other one. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. Anyways, I already let the chickens out. I don't know what's going on with them because, you know, if you've been listening to my other videos, here, this is gonna make a lot of noise. Right now we have 5 silky chickens, 4 hens, and a rooster, and we have Nugget, which he's a Rhode Island Red. And you know the story about him, so I'm gonna make this about, how wide is that? About 6 inches, or 4 inches, I mean. Okay, so it is about 4. Well, it seems wider than that. Yeah, well, we'll do it at 4. Okay, so anyways, and we have Nugget. Okay, so 2 of the silky hens we had raised from chicks, because we hatched the eggs and stuff. Well, and then we went and bought 2 more hens and a rooster, a silky rooster, from someone, and that was after the hens we had were probably about, I would say 8 months old or so. And because it was just a couple months ago that we got the other ones. Well, before we got the other ones, our hens, the silky hens, well, Nugget, he always comes up to me because you know the story I told you in the other video, which I won't elaborate on because I talk a lot. Anyways, but he's always snuggly with me and comes up to me and talks to me and things like that. You know, in chicken talk, I guess is what I mean. And, okay, that's enough of this for now. Anyway, so the two hens would always come up and they would let me hold them. And, you know, they wouldn't be afraid of me. They'd let me snuggle them and stuff like that. We'll cut that later. So, yeah, I should cut these lengths too. We'll just do it like this. Anyways, so they would always, oh, what if I did that? Squirrel. Should I do that? Maybe like that? That's kind of pretty. Okay, maybe we might change this up a little bit. All right, so yeah, maybe we'll just do this one a little bit differently, and then I'll do it the other way. Anyways, so they would always let me hold them and snuggle them, which I know that snuggling a chicken is probably not something that you guys are used to hearing. But, yeah, I would hold them and give them love and stuff. And then we bought these two hens and this rooster, and, you know, they weren't used to humans very much because the people that had them before us weren't really, like, you know, like that with their chickens and animals and stuff. They were just kind of, I guess they were like, they belonged to an Amish family. And we went there and got them and whatever. They weren't used to people picking them up and giving them snuggles per se. So, now I think the rooster's talking to my two hens that I had because now they don't let me snuggle them that much anymore. And it hurts my feelings. Like, I don't know. I mean, I still want to snuggle them. And so now they only come up to me whenever I have cheese, which that's their favorite treat, is shredded cheddar cheese. And don't ask me how I found that out. It was an accident, but it's super funny. And anyways, that's the only time they ever come up to me anymore. And then when they get done eating cheese, then they just leave me alone. And it, honestly, it kind of bothers me. So, I don't know. I'm thinking that, oh crap, you know what? I didn't plug in my hot glue gun or anything. Okay, hold on one second. Okay, we're back. And anyways, what I was saying was, I think that rooster told him to ditch me. He was probably like, hey, you know what? You aren't supposed to let humans hold you like that because that's just weird. So we're waiting for the hot glue gun to heat up. So that's what I want to do this with. I'm just going to eat these up. But I'm like, just because you don't think people should snuggle chickens, Mr. Rooster, doesn't mean that that's not supposed to happen. So now I've made it a mission of mine to make them snuggle me every night. Each and every one. When I put them in the coop, even the rooster. So this should be interesting. Because I went to pick up one of the hens earlier today. And he went for me. Like, he went to bite me. I was like, what? Who do you think you are, mister? What kind of power do you think you have? And then he kind of backed away and was like, okay. It's kind of funny, though, because Nugget, even though he's disabled and stuff, he can't really stand up straight a lot. And when he does stand up straight, that other rooster's like, oh, yeah, I'm out of here. That guy's big. And Nugget's like, I would like to think that Nugget would be like, yeah, don't be picking on my mom, Mr. Rooster. Tired of that crap. But I don't know. We'll see. And I thought maybe in the summertime when they're out more and I can be out with them more, that might help because, you know, then you can spend more time with them and stuff. Because, oh my goodness, I miss snuggling with them. Clue, she's looking at me like I'm a weirdo. Clue's my cat, in case you guys didn't listen to the other videos. She's been with me for 18 years. And she can read me like a book. She's funny. If I'm upset, she knows it. She'll come snuggle with me. If I'm upset with her, like yesterday when I caught her doing her business on the floor, yeah, didn't like that. Then she knows to stay away from me for a while. But she's funny. I love her bunches. I made Ken, he yelled at her because she's an older kitty. I said that before too, and I should probably trim this. And she goes outside to go to the bathroom. She doesn't have a litter box or anything. And when it's super cold out or snowy or something, yeah, she doesn't want to go outside. So she'll kind of like make our welcome mat by the slider doors, her bathroom. And sometimes if I'm at work and she doesn't when Ken's here and I'm not here, I usually don't tell him every time she does it because I don't want him to get upset with her. But he has a real stern voice, so even when he's not yelling, it sounds like a little scary sometimes. Okay, I don't think we're gonna do another pocket on this one because it's kind of shorter, but that looks pretty. Okay, and hot glue gun's still working, so we'll make the other one and then put them both together. So let's just use this and we'll use our scraps. Where's the pink one? What did I do with that thing? Oh, back here. Okay, so anyways, so I made him go up to Clue because Clue was acting, I always call her Cluey, by the way. Clue was acting a little bit weird and upset, and I thought at first she didn't feel good. And then I figured out that I think I'm gonna make this a little bit taller, probably look cuter. But I thought she didn't feel good, but then I kind of figured out that she only really acted like that when Ken came in the room, and I was like, what's that about? And well, that's not very straight, is it? We'll have to trim that one after when you put it together. So I made him go up to her. I was like, you know, she's really upset with you because of your voice. And he said, I didn't yell at her. And I said, yeah, but you have a stern voice. And whenever you say anything, she thinks you're yelling. She's probably really upset with you. And I said, go pet her and tell her you love her and be nice. And use your nice voice. He was like, what? I'm like, please use your nice voice. And he was like, you are so weird. I said, I know, but I know that's what's wrong with her. Can you please go do that? And so he did. And it was funny. I look over and he's petting her all nice and talking to her. Sure enough, whenever he did that, she came out from her, she's got a box that she likes for her bed. And she came out and she was like, hey, Mom, what's up? I'm happy now. Dad said he was sorry. So I was like, thank you for doing that, because that means a lot, you know? Because, you know, guys, sometimes they don't realize, like, she listens to my voice. My voice sounds like this. His voice is like, you know, like that. Not really like that, but I think you know what I mean. But that's probably how she hears it, you know what I mean? So she gets a little nervous when she hears that. So that was how we fixed that dilemma. And I got to make a vet appointment for her because, like I said, she's older. So her claws on her paws don't shed the way they're supposed to. So we have to go get them trimmed or they'd start to turn under. And that makes it, her paws hurt and bleed and stuff, which isn't fun. And I wanted to get her ears checked because she's been itching them a lot. Definitely got to trim these guys down. They're all different lengths. Look at that. Who cut those? Oh, I did. Okay, so let's glue this one together and work on this one, and then we'll glue that one together. So, should I use hot glue? Should I use regular glue? Okay, I lied. I think I'm just going to use regular glue for these maybe right now, and we'll see how that goes. And yes, I just hit the camera thing again. I'm sorry. Seems to be a common theme in this household. Let's make as much noise as we can. That'd be great. Uh-oh, crap. You know what? I should probably have glued this first. That's gonna end up gluing my pocket together, isn't it? I bet. I bet you. Oh, no. Looks like it might be okay. Yeah, let's just let you sit there for a minute. I hope that's in camera. Am I in camera even? Let me see. Yeah. Okay, good. All right. All right, so I'm gonna hopefully flip this over and it won't stick together. Good job. So that's kind of cool. And then we'll put this guy on there. Glue this guy together first. Let's do that. Make sure there's no glue sticking out. Okay, good. And then we'll do this. Oh, that didn't work very good, did it? Did I get that edge? I think I did. So, you know how bad my memory is? It's really bad, okay? I'm pretty old. My voice is deceiving. I'm older than what you probably think I am. And I don't remember things very well, even from yesterday. So I can't remember if I told you guys about the bed that I got for Clue. I think I did, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I did, because I said the word addict. And I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. Because I called my cat a catnip addict. So, and I don't mean offense to anyone who has that problem. I know people who have that problem, and it's a very sad and terrible thing. So when I say that, I just say that in terms of the catnip for my kitty cat. You know, just so you guys know. So, let's see, what else is going on? I don't know. I didn't have to work today again. That's cool. Thursday, I'm supposed to go in and help in the mornings. I work, I guess I can say this. I'm not going to say where, but I work at a hotel, and I work the front desk. And there's some crazy things that go on when you work the front desk at a hotel. Where I work, it's not quite as bad because it's kind of... How do I put this without giving it away? It's kind of an Amish country. It's a town with a lot of Amish tourism and things like that. And so it's not like a big city. There's a lot of people there, believe me. Holy crap, is there a lot of people there. You would not believe it. But it's not like, you know, a big city thing. Like scary crime and stuff like that. I should knock on wood here. Wood. But anyways, still some crazy stuff happened. You wouldn't believe, you know. I've worked there for quite a long time. 9.5 years, really. Because like I said, I've had multiple jobs growing up. I have a daughter who's 25. And I had her when I was 24. So if you do the math, you'll probably be correct. And anyways, so it was funny because I don't know if I should say this stuff on here, but I will, just because that's how I roll, I guess. I was talking to a coworker the other day when I went in, and I haven't worked with her very much. She works third shift, and I usually work first shift, so I go in at about 7 in the morning, and she stayed over to help with breakfast, so she was sitting there with me for a while. And maybe I'll hot glue these ones. I'll glue this part like this. And we were talking, I don't know what brought it up. Some crazy instances that have happened while working. I mean, I've heard, I haven't really experienced a lot of crazy instances, but I've heard quite a few stories by working there. One story that kind of was crazy, I'll tell you her story in a minute, but one story that I thought was pretty crazy was, okay, so we had this doctor that would stay there, and of course I'm not going to give any names. Actually, I can't even remember his name anyway, but he would stay there all the time. He would come in from out of town a lot, and he would help go see a lot of Amish patients, because I don't think they have the same insurance, or they do a community church insurance or something like that. But he would come in just to see some Amish patients and stuff like that. Well, he would stay in the hotel. He'd probably come in like once every couple weeks and stay in a couple days at a time. I don't know why I'm shaky, guys. I think I had a little too much coffee today. But anyways, you know, and he was an older gentleman and stuff. And one day I came in the next morning and everything was crazy. Why didn't that stick? What the heck? Was it not hot enough? Did I wait too long to put it down? Okay, don't do that, guys. Just put it down right away. Anyways, I came in the next day and I heard this story. So apparently, is my head been in the camera the whole time? I don't know. Let's get it up there. I'm sorry if it has been, you guys. I can't tell. So apparently, 2 Mennonite ladies were staying at the hotel, and we have a big porch out in the front and a lot of bushes and all that stuff. Look at this guy in the corner. And they were walking in from doing something. I don't know what they were doing, but it was an evening, and guess who they found laying in the bushes with no clothes on, passed out? Yeah, the doctor. What? I was like, what in the heck? And we have cameras, right? So needless to say, you know, yeah, it was true. And I guess the story was that the doctor went out to supper with family or something. I don't know, somebody. And he had a couple glasses of wine. Well, he would take Ambien to get sleep when he was traveling, because he didn't sleep very well. Well, Ambien, I don't know if you guys have heard stories about that, but I have, of people driving with it in their sleep, but they're driving, you know, crazy stuff like that. Well, here, mixing the wine with the Ambien is apparently not a good idea. She would end up naked in the bushes out in the hotel. So that was kind of an interesting story. We've got a lot of stories of people running out of the pool room. Some little kid pooed in the pool. You know, ah! Like if you can imagine a movie where like the monster's in the room and all the people are running out. Ah! That's happened before. He pooped in the pool. That's a big pain in the butt. I'm glad I don't have to take care of that stuff. I just got to put the sign up that says, hey, don't go in here until we get this cleaned up. So anyways, what I was saying about the lady. Oh, look at that. It's not still. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. That was my youngest daughter. She was asking me to make a nail. We're supposed to do something on Friday, and she asked me to make a nail and eyebrow appointment for her so we can go do that on Friday when we're out. I can't remember what the heck I was talking about, guys. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, remind me to tell you, too, what we're going to do on Friday. I'm kind of excited. But, I think I'm going to make a pocket for here. So, okay, the other crazy story. Well, among other things. Okay, so she said, this is how corny I am, you guys. You guys would probably sit there. I told Ken about this, and he just looked at me like I was an idiot. But, this is like my sense of humor. So anyways, she says, she was saying about weird experiences, whatever. And she said, heck, the other week I was here and I was sitting at the desk, because, you know, on third shift, you're there in the middle of the night. It's pretty quiet, you know. She said, I was sitting here at the front desk and some older gentleman came down. He was totally naked. And she said this. She said, should I spell it in case little ones are around? She said his W-I-N-K-Y was out and everything. And I said, what? And you know what the first thing I said was, I said, well, where in the heck did he keep his room key then? I was such an idiot. I know you guys are probably all like, that was cheesy. Yeah, I know. I did. I admit it. It was. But yeah, like, what is with that? I don't even understand. And I've heard different stories. Because where I work, since it's a Amish tourism place, there's tons of hotels. Okay, so I'm talking Berlin, or did not say that. It's real small. It's not a big city or anything like that, but there are like hotels galore. And they get filled. They get full every weekend most of the time from different things that are going on. I don't know if I like that or not. That might be too much. Maybe we'll put... Ooh, I like that better. What do you guys think? Okay, we're gonna do this instead. Ooh, look at that. It's right, that thing? Yeah, we're gonna do that instead. Okay, so... I'm just gonna glue this down. Yeah. So it's kind of like that kind of a thing. If that makes sense. Just more touristy, not a big city, but touristy. And it just kind of, and so a lot of people that work in hotels there, you know, we all kind of know each other a little, and I hear different stories from other hotels too that have been kind of crazy. Oh, I didn't ink that first. What am I doing? I told you I can't talk and do this at the same time. Oh, I'm gonna try to sneak in. Just get in there and do that. This is how not to do this, okay? Don't do what I do. Okay, so... dumb. My chickens are outside. They're outside the sliding door. I'm filming this on my dining room table because I don't really have a craft room. I mean, we have a finished basement I could go down into, but Ken said that if we make that my craft room, he'll never see me. So and I said, well, yeah, but if I stay up here in the dining room, then my stuff's all over the place and it looks like it's just a big mess. I hate it. So I gotta figure out something with that. But anyways, we're at the dining room table. We have a sliding door that goes outside. And I just looked outside and all the chickens are looking at me through the door. Kind of scared me a little. I was like, what's going on out there? Is this the chicken convention? Did you guys hear me talking about not being able to snuggle you? Are you here to stick up for yourselves and tell me how it is? Okay. I don't know, but anyways, well, there's two of them. I think I've kept you guys pretty long. You want to decorate one together? Which one should we do? I don't know. And what should we decorate them with? Maybe some lace. Oh, I was gonna do one with my stenciled stuff. Okay, let's do that real quick, and then if I have time, we'll decorate one. Anyways, what we want to do on Friday, that's so pretty. I really like how I did that. I need to do more stuff like that. Maybe like this is the back. It's pretty busy though. I need something in the middle. This is gonna work. About, no. Not music paper either, that's not gonna work. There's paper I used yesterday. No, way too busy, Nick. I don't think so. What about this coffee dyed paper? That would kind of be cool. What do you guys think? It's just not very sturdy. But if I turn it over and leave it over for the pocket, it should be okay. All right, we'll do this together. So I'm thinking since this is the biggest, I'll use this as the tall one. Let me use this as a reference here. Do I want that side or that side? I want this side. I might cut this one down a little bit. Actually, I'm going to do that now and re-glue it because it's a little too tall. Sorry, squirrel again. I do have muscles, guys. Okay, there. Yeah, see, that looks better. And I'm going to trim that a little bit too right there. So yeah, I was gonna go on Friday and get, all right, so of course I gotta tell you guys the story of this because that's how I roll. So are you ready to listen to this story? Anyways, so I drive an older car. It's 2002. It's only, when I got it, it only had 38,000 miles on it. That was a couple of years ago. Now it's got like 94, but there's no car payment, right? And I got it from my grandpa, who has since passed. Love you, Grandpa. But he was really kind, and he actually just gave it to me. It was really sweet of him. And so anyways, it's a Chevy Malibu. And those cars, like, okay, so when I was younger, I was always the one that had like the loud music and was like bumping everywhere. Yes, I am that old. That's what I did. All my girlfriends would always want to ride with me when we went cruising, which yes, cruising was a thing back when I was young. Oh, you guys are probably like, what the heck are you talking about, cruising? You could probably look it up, I guess. But anyways, long story short, so it had a good system in it. Like it has good speakers in it, right? So started out that way. Well, as time went by and I'm driving my youngest around, which is now 17 and a half. But when I got it, she was probably like 14, something like that. Well, it turns out that she likes loud music too. Just like her mom did when she was her age. So when she would ride with me, which I don't mind loud music, I love loud music, right? But we were like jamming to like super loud rap, hip hop music that I didn't even know what it was. But you know, like I said, I don't mind. It's fine sometimes. Well, she didn't really understand that whenever you do that, you know, the speakers kind of get blown out a little. So that kind of happened. And so now, instead of 2 front speakers and 2 6x9 speakers in the back that work, the 2 front ones, I had to, I'm gonna leave that on there because so it's stronger. The 2 front ones, I had to turn off and not have any music going to them because they are totally cracking and sound like poop. And the one 6x9 in the back, I don't know what happened, but it doesn't work anymore. So with one 6x9 in the back of my car, that's how I listen to music now. So I wanted to go to Best Buy and get some new speakers. I was looking at the price of them and stuff, and the one question I had was, I didn't get to ask them, that's what I'm gonna ask them on Friday, is if I buy 2 front speakers and 2 new back speakers, do I have to pay for the installation charge twice? Or is it just one charge for both sets, you know? Because if I buy both sets and I have 2 installation charges, that's a lot. So if that's the case, then I thought maybe I might just leave the front speakers off and just get 2 new back speakers put in and get them hooked up. Because the one 6x9, I'm telling you, it's pretty tough. It's a pretty tough speaker back there. He does a good job on his own. I give him props. It's like the speaker's a person or something, but you know what I'm saying. It still bumps. Listen to me, I'm like 40 years old talking about bumping in the car. Anyway, so that's what I wanted to do on Friday, and then she wants to go and get her, what did I do that? That's so pretty. I'm gonna do that. She wants to go and get her, okay, I'm gonna do something you probably shouldn't do, and I'm gonna take this from the middle because I want this part right here. So we're gonna cut, don't do this, guys. We're gonna cut, like, how should I do this? I'm just gonna outline this. I can make another one and cut this out because this is what I wanted. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh, poop. I don't know what I was saying now. See, I told you I forget stuff all the time. Oh, yeah. She wanted to get her eyebrows done and her nails done, which I'm so old school. I'd never have to get my eyebrows done because growing up when I did, we had the Madonna eyebrows where everybody cut them, like, shaved them all off and drew them in with a pencil. And yes, I'm one of those ones that, well, they kind of grew back in, but I've always had, like, I have dark brown hair. And for some reason, the hair on my eyebrows always has grown in blonde until recently. And that was, if you look at my kindergarten picture even, I had dark brown hair. I have a really round face too, so it was kind of scary looking, but I had dark brown hair and then no eyebrows pretty much because they were blonde and didn't look like I had eyebrows. So that was interesting. And I used to have like pretty thick eyebrows, you know, but like I said, they were blonde anyway. So I did the whole thin eyebrow thing and then they were like, screw you, we're not gonna come back in. You shaved us off. Now you're gonna have to go without eyebrows, ding dong. I'm like, oh no, not no eyebrows. And you know what I did? I cut that way so I don't fold it. Oh well, it'll be fine. And I did it so that, what am I doing? I think I messed that up. I did. Dang it. Don't talk and do videos, Nikki. What if we just did that? Dang it. I wanted that those birdies in there. Okay, so we're gonna have to trim this down a little. Wish me luck on this one. Doing this on the fly. Woohoo! Okay. How about that? Okay, that's better. It's a little crooked, but you know, we can fix that. That looks pretty good, I guess. It's different. Maybe I put like a coffee dyed pocket. No, because I want that to stick out. Maybe I should have just made that a pocket. Maybe we could do tracing paper and you could still see it. Oh, well, I already did it anyways. I'm gonna put it together and see how it goes. Maybe some lace will make it look better. We'll see. So, yeah. Oh, anyways, yeah, so I never get my eyebrows done. I've never gotten them done. I've never really had to. And as far as nails, I'm sure you can see that with like the chickens and like since I work at the hotel, I wash my hands constantly because I'm always touching credit cards or key cards or, you know, stuff like that. So I'm constantly washing my hands and that's why they look so dry and my nails are so just, I know it's not pleasant to look at, guys. I'm sorry. But, yeah. So I never get my nails done either. I think I may have gotten done once when I was in high school because we went over to the cosmetology class and they did it for free for us. But I've never really had acrylics on except for those fake press-on ones and those drive me nuts. Yeah, I just can't type with them or anything. And as far as like nails that are out to here, I give whoever can wear those props because there is no way that I could do anything with those on. Could you imagine me? I'm clumsy enough as it is. I can't keep from knocking stuff over and hitting stuff now, let alone if my fingers were like 2 inches longer or something. That would not work. So, all right, guys. So I think what I'm gonna do is cut back on the coffee because I'm so shaky. Anyways, and round the corners. And let me see how much time has went by. Oh my gosh, I've kept you guys way too long. Okay, so what we'll do, guys, is when I come back, we will decorate these together, and then we'll figure out something else to do. So thanks so much for listening. And for putting up with me. Like I said, I have a new channel. Don't really know a lot about what I'm doing. I should probably tag Tina in this video. because she's the one I got the idea off of. I did watch Gail Agostinelli this morning, and she did some crazy crafting thing with paper, and I want to try that, but I think I'm gonna practice on my own first because it looked a little scary. It was really cool when she got it done though, but anyways, I don't know if I'm gonna tag her because I'm a new channel and I don't want her to be embarrassed to be tagged with me, or I don't want to embarrass anybody by tagging them on my channel because I'm so little and nobody really even knows about me. So, but she's the one that inspired this, and then if I'm gonna probably maybe decorate these tomorrow or later, and then try to work on that thing that Gail was doing, and or Mrs. Agostinelli, and so that's the plan. But I will give them props for their ideas. I think she got it from someone named Jackie, I think it was, but I'll check into that later. Okay, anyways, enough rambling. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good day. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.